So here we found out that is Firva Strings of Fate Part 1, I think it's like that it's called. I don't know if the full game will be called like that to Part 1, I think it is. So as you can see, it doesn't have a tutorial settings. So gonna have to see if inside the game has or not. The only thing is the buttons. Hope it has a tutorial inside.
I was a fool, and I paid for it. With your lives, with my loneliness, with my silence. Oh, you who slumber in the abyss, if you can hear me, if you witness my whispered pleas, I beg of you, cast me from your memory of folly. Aid me, as you aided me when I sought vengeance against the wretched Ratiar. Help me, so I can bear this agony that's eating away my soul like acid. I seek no forgiveness. I do not wish to be pardoned. I only wish to endure, so I may never forget. This is the price of foolishness.
Okay. Oh. So ask. Nope. Those are tough.
It's her daily routine. Every single day. Before the very first light of Ramit Rana shows up, she gets down on one knee in front of her parents' tomb, bow in hand, just sitting there, asking them for help. At least in her mind, it's the only way she can get through the pain she's dealing with.
It's interesting, those are tough settings, nothing.
Maybe it's just another dumb thing people do, you know, going over their mistakes again and again. Like it's supposed to help somehow. Honestly, it feels like the peak of foolishness. Thinking it means she's paying for what she did.
Ah, shift. Oh, I thought they could sprint the stairs, but no. Auto save. Through here.
$7,665 days after her parents were killed, which, if you do the quick math, makes her about 27. She had to fix the old dam leading into the forest. The whole thing was worn out after all those years. Talai's child was supposed to be born around then too.
Got there. I hope on the full game they put the tutorial on like that. Cause I understand they put there the guide like that, but we need to pay attention to everything instead of putting in the. Okay, through here, inside of the game to see.
These roots, the Asara roots, they say every 100 years, because of Siva's blood, they push their way back up from the earth, all just to share their memories with Siva's descendants. Everything that happened during the Age of Concepts, all the events that shaped the fate threads and gave birth to Ramirtana.
to interact.
At first, knowledge emerged, restless and burdened by emptiness, longing to grow endlessly. To progress, it sought skill, and from awareness, skill was born. Yet, skill was useless without experience, which could not simply be given, it had to be earned. To gain experience, knowledge chose to create. It initially made the first ones, but they lacked creativity. Then came the second ones, better, yet still incomplete. Finally, with the help of awareness, knowledge created Birata, human, a being capable of learning through experience. Knowledge rejoiced, for through humanity it could perfect skill and expand experience. But awareness grew jealous, and from its own essence granted humans a gift, the power of influence, decision, and choice.
Like that is thrown to you like that, like, huh? Yes, you can understand that that person, that one got jealous.
Once more, it has crawled out of its den.
It's like, huh?
Little Jik, what are you doing here? The fact that even after 20 years, you still haven't realized no one can hear your voice speaks volumes of your brilliance, Firva. I must return it quickly. Tonight, Talai child is to be born. I must reach them before the hour strikes. I nearly forgot. The dam above the river must be mended before dusk.
You can see that this demo, maybe it's like an early stage demo. So what at least I think. Is what at least I think. I can be wrong.
Lately, one of the newly hatched chicks just keep causing her trouble like non-stop.
I can't just leave Jik here like this.
Okay. Follow the birds. The bird is trolling us.
I can't just leave Jik here like this.
I don't know where he went. Can't pass through here. Where he went? I went to here and then he went to... I can't pass. You can't pass through here. I don't know where he went. Through here, maybe? Yes, through here. The vision. The way the vision it is, it was hard to see. A horse. Horses. Can't see like how you can see the entrance.
Helping the animals in keeping the forest in shape basically turned into her everyday routine. It's been, what, almost 21 years now? Every day there are animals waiting for her to show up. Plants counting on her care.
Oh, you can't see what is this? Yes, you can press E. So knowledge called upon skill on birth for the first one, yet is early creation for crew, lacking the brilliance of imagination for they knew not experience of knowledge create again second one. This time the glimmer of pride in its gauge, yet the absence of true experience still barred the path to perfection and so forth. Third time knowledge shaped life, but now eternal skill and the spirit that it had gathers, but the guiding hand of awareness. Awareness led its wisdom from this union was born Pirata, human. And knowledge was placed, for in humans it found a worthy vessel, one that could gather experience, one through whom knowledge will flourish, through whom skill could be mastered, and the path for traverse. But awareness, seeing the creation of knowledge, grew envious, a jealous flame stirred within, and so awareness bestowed upon humans a fragment of its own essence, a sacred gift, granting them power, the power to influence, the power to choose, the power of free will. You can only go here. There goes the birds.
Gotcha, you little rascal.
You want us to go there, so I better go there.
Nara Realsa, the Wolf's Head. Realsa was the title of Abish IV. They say when he marched his army here, he fell in love with Birna. But Birna died from illness, and Abish built this fortress in her memory. Look at it from above, and you'll see it, shaped like a wolf's head. But in the Nirani tongue, Nara also means heart. So, the heart of the wolf, or maybe Abish's own heart. Abish and Birna used to stand right in the middle of this courtyard before every campaign, right where Taniza's shadow would fall, and kiss each other goodbye. Taniza, Jik-Jik's nest is there. I need to get it back before the others return and start worrying.
Okay. I understand that they are telling some lore in there. But it's like, right, it's through to you without an understanding. This is always same, right?
Hidden from knowledge, Siva, with the aid of the child and a secret skill infused with awareness, created the child's counterpart, Bahar, her second creation. A sacred bond linked them. Whatever touched one's mind was imprinted in the other's unconscious. Bahar was a perfect reflection of the child, identical except to Siva, who had marked Bahar's essence. Believing herself to be the child, Bahar lived unaware that the true child, hidden within her, had set out to discover what had never been seen. Yet Bahar could never behold the child, for when the child returned, Bahar was destined to fade into the void. With a heavy heart and without bidding knowledge farewell, the child secretly departed to explore the unseen.
That's why I say it's like it's thrown to you like boop, and you are like, huh? It's hard to understand because of the names too.
After 3 days and nights of holding his ground, he was barely standing anymore. Slowly, he made his way toward Taniza, and with all the strength he had left, he wrapped himself around its thick trunk. He closed his eyes, ready to drive the dragon riders back with one last breath of flame. But the thread of his life was cut by the design of those who slumber, and in that same moment, his spirit drifted away, bound for Bahar Minara.
The nest for that bird was on Taniza. You remember how Chalpa always used to tell us stories about the leftover seeds of Izhara? Only 3 of them actually survived all the devastating events in Ramitrana's history. Stuff that wiped out almost every other seed that existed. From the Bahar Uprising to the Erizara floods, each one of those disasters alone could have erased every living thing in Ramitrana.
But I heard these weird names to remember. I think that's... it's not saying it's a issue in the names, right? But it's like... too many. At the same time. Because for now, what I understand that that nameless lady want to create some perfection, and it took a while to get the perfection that it was humans. Then that one got jealous. But you understand, it's like through to you the story without you understand
Wish
nothing.
you'd understand. You shouldn't leave the nest before your wings are ready, especially when your mom's not around. Taloi, I think it's time.
Because our character is called Firva, but then you saw saying Talai, it's time.
Wait, I'm on my way.
That's why I say maybe this is an early stage of the game, so maybe then things will be different. Because for now it seems things are
By the
thrown to you
void, Taloi.
by the Talai. Nice shortcut. Is this... no, this is a bad guy. Press left, mouse, right, move to left. What? Press B, space on red to dodge, space. Doesn't attack to me. Okay. You see, like, it seems so early, this. Oh, it was space then. You see, like, doesn't seem early version, like an alpha version, let's say like that. At least for me, it seems, because I already play some alpha versions, and sometimes it's like this. You don't have the sound of the impacts of the sword. Seems to me the sound is out of sync with the parry. Doesn't you see sometimes 2 times blue? That is the parry. So there is a lot of things. If it's not like an alpha build, this there's a lot of things to improve. I gonna say, but I will leave that later for the feedback.
Well, there she is.
Those bastards were waiting for me.
Even F, they didn't explain what it is F. And the yellow bar on top of the enemy didn't even explain
I gotta
that.
say, being this pretty among a herd of beasts, that's a real talent.
You'll see more talons when I rip you apart.
That bow you're carrying, we came for that. I've heard you fight well, but even you know taking on 10 at once? That's just stupid.
Bastard stupidity, is it? I'll make sure you never eat again.
I promise. If you give me the bow, we will leave after our proper dinner. And if you're a good girl, I promise, tonight I'll make up for all those lonely years you've spent.
Our character doesn't talk, he's only thinking. Got the ants.
You bitch! My hand! Get her! Kill her!
Come closer. I'll make sure your last moment's the best thrill of your life, you sons of bitches.
Couldn't even end talking, the girl. God damn. Didn't even let her finish talking. Oh, it was dodge. The others don't even attack. The others don't want to attack it. That's good. Oh. It's like you are attacking and they ignore it. See? It's weird, right? That is why I say there is a lot of work to do. Look at this. Oh, yeah. It was space in there. Like I'm gonna attack and they go attack. Ugh, it was red. On top of a wolf. Is that our mount?
Don't run, Tanai.
Ah, Talai is the wolf.
By the void! The dam broke! Damn it! Damn it!
That's why I say, I hope this is an alpha version and the full game will be improved. Like animations, the sound, the impact of the attacks. Pet tutorial explain the yellow bar, the F button, everything. Because for now it gives the sensation of that. And if it's not like an alpha build, can say that's not very good. You can say it's like one developer to show. Okay, I understand that, but it's like the feeling. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So maybe you can't go here, need to go there. Because you don't even know that your character doesn't talk, only thinks.
Raleigh, get yourself across the back bridge of Reba and tell your herd to stay away from the forest.
Or enemies. Oh, it appeared F. Damn it. Do you see the animation? Doesn't even connect to the enemy. No, it was right mouse button. Thought it was gonna be red. You all got up. I attacked to the guy on the ground and he got up. That was crazy. That guy got up. He was on the ground. I attacked on his body. Oh! You want to come back to the battle?
The third Ayabramutan. This was Reaver and Murder's refuge.
See, Raju. Who is Raju? Someone that's telling the story? The narrator?
First light of Ramit always hits Tanisa's branches from right above this place. You remember, this place was supposed to be ours. But then Chalka, fast, ruined everything.
That's why I say. that a lot of things need to be explained. Who is Raiju? The narrator? Someone that we think? That's what I say. A jealous flame stirred within, I saw awareness bestow upon humans a fragment of its own essence, a sacred gift granting them power, the power to influence, the power to choose, the power of free will. I need to press skip with that. Because maybe, that's why I say, because doesn't explain what is this, maybe it's checkpoint. Maybe
I've got no idea how
that's why I say.
community would be like. But the bond they have is crazy strong. It's like most of the creatures in the forest see her as one of the others.
Because you can see there is potential, but
No, the birds. Jig Jig. The slumbers are in the abyss. Help them.
needs a lot of improvements. I hope it's an like an alpha build, an early alpha build that they put in here to people to players could give feedback. Because doesn't even have options, that gives me the sensation too. The wolf is waiting for us.
Go, Robbie, go. Tally, hold on. We're almost there.
You wanna say,
You meters
like
long.
how I can see where I need to go, like the camera. The wolf. So it seems surprised.
Well, there she is.
There is horse. I don't see any horse. This guy come floating. Jesus Christ. Oh, it was red immediately. No sound of attack in there. Look at that, no sound of impact. I don't sound swish. Dead. Ah, I'm dead. Imagine a character saying that. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I need to walk. How I will know?
Firva couldn't save Tala. She runs babies. The fool was actually happy back.
Talking top of each other. That's weird. No explanation that we need to mash the button. No, no, let me go, Talahai. What? No, so it ended in that damage, so it's a demonstration. Like, first things first, I hope this is an early alpha build, because you can see it's not like... I understand some devs released like early alpha builds, is not the first game that I played. Some of them say play tests, others they put like this as a demo. But I hope this is an early alpha build of the game, showing what they are doing, right? So I hope very well that it is, because it feels like it. So first, now my feedback. It needs to have settings. They can't forget about the settings. Graphical options, sound options. everything, right? It's bad to say everything. Then like they can't throw you like that to the story, right? You enter immediately on the story, nothing is explained to you, no tutorial, nothing. I understand. Again, I understand you have this, but you are like drop the reversal, jump the reversal. What? Right? Doesn't even say that the mouse is to attack, nothing. You are like, huh? Okay, so on settings, put everything in there, right? Controls, audio, graphics. Then inside of the game, gameplay wise, optimization, that is with graphic options. Don't throw the player into the story immediately. Explain, right? Give the lore, the backstory, or if you don't want to show what happened before you want to throw like this, so show a cutscene showing, explaining who we are, our backstory, that we don't talk, we talk with, like we think only for ourselves, we communicate with animals, we have a bond with animals. Who are those enemies? Those red things that you can interact to see that story about Nameless Lady, those how it was created, the humans, right? Say these are like checkpoints to heal yourself and to save. And at the same time, it will explain some story of the world or whatever, right? Explain that. Attacking the enemies, you need to like sometimes you see two blue things, but it should not show that. Like the enemy goes attack and it appeared like blue parry and red to dodge, right? Explain the yellow bar, is it like Sekiro added that you feel, then you can do execution. So say the more you parry, that yellow bar grows, and if it fulls, they got like, let's say I don't remember how Sekiro said they become, but let's say they got dizzy, right, or stunned. Then you can execute, press F to execute, because doesn't explain tutorial in there a little bit, doesn't explain that. So he say to execute, and you have an animation, because you could see that our sword will not even connect to the enemies. Then blocking, make the animation of block to like they attack and you are hearing to block. When you are attacking, like there's a sound of attack like on enemies, because in there you can see like it doesn't seem that you are attacking. When you are attacking, the enemy can't attack you, right? They can't go to attack you. So basically, like you are attacking, they are like, you do your comp, then they try to attack. If there is so many enemies, you need to they shouldn't be stopped watching you. Like one stay watching you, the other attacks, then comes the other. So basically that needs to be improved at the same time. In terms of camera, not top down like it was sometimes on top down, showing you maybe diagonal to show when you are running with the wolf, to you see the path that you are going. There's a lot, like it's so much that to say. Like I already forgot certain things, but like doesn't feel like there is contact between you and the enemy. That you attack or parry, doesn't seem there is. So there is a lot of work to do. I hope these early stage of the game of alpha build, they can improve a lot, because I see potential, yes, but again. I don't know how many developers. I don't know if they have a publisher or not. I don't have 100% sure on how many developers they are, but they need to do more work on the game. That's why I say it's an early stage, right, of the game. Like that, they can work on the game and like. Not saying when game comes out, I don't know when game comes out, but like let's say they say comes out let's say like that, a random date, September of next year. Release a demo like on July, an updated demo of this one with showing like a new demo of the game, showing what you did before the game, like that the players can see how it was to that new demo, and like that the player sees and see, whoa, okay, it's 10 times better. It's what I hope, but like you can give it a shot of the game on the demo, download on Steam, play it. Of course, again, uh, give your feedback. Don't say, "Oh, it's trash." No, give your feedback because the developer, yes, developers should say if it was an early stage of the game, of the alpha build, they should say that, yes. But again, basically, try the demo, give your feedback. Developers can improve. They have a lot of space to improve the game. So let's hope for the best, like that they implement alt feedback and they they improve the game, and like that maybe next year they can release a new demo to show how the game was improved and the potential that it can have. Is what I hope. So hope you guys enjoyed and see you on next time.